Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use my app Solo RPG Oracle Basic to get inspiration to create your character for your RPG games. This is because some of you ask me about how can you use this app to make your character, and, because it's not specific for any system, so it's just generic. So I thought it was a good idea to make a video rather than reply one by one. So today I'm going to use to create a character for Dungeons and Dragons edition 3.5 because it gives a lot of options to customize the character, and therefore it will be a good challenge for my app to see if it can stand out in this challenge, as we said before. So let's have a look how we can create our character, and of course you can use your own game. You don't need to use Dungeons and Dragons 3.5, but this is just to get an inspiration about how to create your character. Also, you can use this for create a character for your video game, for example. Okay, so let's go into this and let's start the app. Maybe I stop because I don't show the advertising. Yeah, sorry, I skip for the advertising. I'm sure you're not interested in. By the way, I'm going to use to record this video with the computer because I don't have equipment. I'm not professional YouTuber that show the table, rolling dice and something like this. I think it's just easier for you to see what's happening on the screen in this way, so I can take note. Of course, the app let you write a note here as well if you want, but it's much easier for me to show you everything using the proper character sheet, and then the note here quickly. For sure, when you play, unless you are traveling, you will have your equipment anyway. So let's go into it and roll some dice. For this edition, we roll 4d6 for each one of our characteristics, and we drop the lowest of the result of the d6. So strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. After we roll 6 times, we assign these stats here. Let's start with first d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is a good result. This is 14. Then again we clean up here. We go back, another 4, 6. Oh, that's very good. 17. That seems quite powerful character. I did the same thing in an Italian video. It didn't roll very well like this, the dice. Okay, 14. I think this coming out quite good, strong player character. Okay, in 11, not bad. And 2 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is now 15. It's the first 15, but another good roll. And then once again. Okay, so we have 14 here. So not even one negative. It's absolutely amazing, this roll. It's not always so good, I just random. Okay, so I don't have any specific character in my mind, so I'll just let the dice decide. So I will roll 1d6 to see which characteristic is going to be this 14. 1 for strength, 2 dexterity, and so on. Okay, so this is strength 14. By the way, I'm going to make a character level 1, and to make it simple, I just make a human. Okay, next one is 1d6 again. 1, I already got only 1, so let's see where it goes. This 17, 1 again, 4. Lucky I didn't roll this 3 1 in a row when I create the character. So this is the intelligence, so quite smart, higher non-based intelligence. Okay, so another 14, and let's say now we roll 1d4, 1 for dexterity, 2 constitution, 3 wisdom, 4 charisma. So charisma 14. Okay, now for the 11, 1, 2 is dexterity, 3, 4 constitution, and 5, 6 wisdom. 6, so 11 wisdom. And now it's left 15. 1, 2 will be dexterity, 3, 4 constitution. So it's dexterity is 15 and constitution 14. So it's quite good character. So because normally I like to play wizard and this is very good role, I would probably make this a wizard. It's quite high intelligence anyway, so why not? Let's try to make a wizard. So I'm going to pause the video for a little bit, so I track down which one I class skill here, and I'll come back to you soon. Okay, so class skill for our wizard, I wrote it already here, wizard human, level 1, it's concentration, craft, decipher script, knowledge, profession, spellcraft. Skill points are 2 plus intelligence modifier, that is 3. So it becomes 5 times 4, 20 plus 4, 24 points. That's a lot of points to give. But luckily, for the ranks here, that anything that's not class skill will cost 2, so it will be quite quick to create all this character. Okay, so let's go into it. And how we determine which one are the skill for this play character or non-play character. So let's say if it's non-playing character and therefore we don't really know what's the evolution of this character. First, let's have an idea about the background story of this character. So let's roll some dice here on the quest. It's not the die, but just show the images, just to have an idea about the past or the present about this character. Okay, so this looks like a gold or something like that. That give me inspiration, like a precious metal at least. Oh, someone was killed. Oh, you know, that's interesting story. And there is a in here. Okay, so maybe this character was involved in some sort of it was tricked or put in the middle in somehow, and it was accused to have stolen some gold, and there is someone is hunting him down. So he's hunting him down, and actually is at the inn, and it just noticed that there is like a wanted sign with what looks like a sketch of his face. So it's quite worried about this and start to wander around. They start to try to avoid. He doesn't know why he's being accused about this and why someone want to kill him. So he try to escape from this situation, and he want to find out why he has been accused for this. At the same time, he want to and don't be noticed. So it's like a sort of a investigation and a fugitive character. So let's see what are the characteristics and maybe for how long this has been running. Let's say maybe roll some dice. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. Which one of these 6 dice we're going to roll? Let's roll the 6. We roll the third die, that is 1, 2, 3, D8. And with this D8, we know for how many years he was running away from this situation. 7 years. Okay, so 7 years that he's been hunted down, is escaping. So this might give us a good idea to know what are the skills that he has developed in this time frame to avoid to be hunted down. Let's have a look and assign our skills. Okay, first let's start with the first one. Okay, this house in outdoor house, would say in the night. Maybe it gave me idea about living, you know, outdoors in the wild, also hiding. So let's see: appraise, balance, bluff, climb, concentration, craft, decipher script, diplomacy, disable device, disguise, escape artist, forgery, get information, under animal, heal, hide, intimidate, jump, knowledge, listen, move silently, open lock, perform, professional, ride, search, sense motives, later mind, spellcraft, spots, survival, swim, tumble, use magic device, use rope. I would say this really inspired me as a survival, as a mage. It's not a class skill, so therefore to put one rank here, it will cost me 2 points. So just put one rank. I just noted that I didn't put K here. So from 24, we have 22 points left. Okay, for now I try to avoid to give it 0.5 ranks. If it's possible, I prefer to have 4 ranks. Let's see the next one. Oh, this is a religious person or cleric. So I would say that is me that this character has some knowledge, religion. Knowledge, religion. And this is a class skill. Therefore, will cost only 1 point to give 1 rank. Okay. And the next, I go down 1. Next one is flag. White flag. Is surrendering or is just diplomacy? Maybe that could be inspiring. This image, I think I will go with diplomacy. This give me idea about diplomacy. So as a diplomatic character, try to don't be much in the spot. So try to talk away. You know, if there's some dangerous situation, don't want to be noticed too much. So just talk, get a good deal or whatever it is the deal. Don't make other people upset and just go away. So that's good to put 1 point in diplomacy, 1 rank with 1 point. Okay, and the next one. Oh, axe. Dead axe. But there is like a maybe a decoration, a rune here. Could be give an idea about the cipher script, maybe, or spellcraft. Let's say the cipher script could be to, you know, recognize some symbol, something like that. It could be, and I will put 1 point here. So it's a class skill, so not bad. And next, well, there is definitely some fire occurring here. It's like protection, or like from this meta from fire, or just forging something, crafting perhaps. But since it's a wizard, I will go to use this more for spellcraft, so able to recognize items. There's another class skill, so 1 point here. It give me this inspiration, quite straightforward inspiration, I would say. Okay, house in the mountain. So another house in the mountain still inspire me again for this survival, to be honest. Let's see if there's something else that give me I can get inspiration. Hide, also hide in the mountain, you know, avoid just house in the mountain to don't be noticed. Just inspire me. Let's say hide. Okay, so let's spend 2 points in hide to get 1 rank, and so we got 16. And let's go another one. Of course, more different images can give you the idea about the same skill. You know, it's just all about taking inspiration. Okay, it's a muscle, so something about strength, balance. He actually is strong because 14 is strength. It's quite powerful character. This running away making him very strong person. So maybe he's good in climbing, very strong, something physical, I would say. So, or intimidate. Why not? Intimidate could be another skill that he may be learned to survive. Or swim, climb. Let's say intimidate. Looks like more intimidation for me. Showing the muscle around, jump, not much. Let's see, intimidate. It has another cross skill, so it cost me 2 points. 14. Let's go on. Okay, this is interesting. It's really interesting. Appraise, balance, bluff cream. This is something like, all the knowledge of magical stuff. It could be something good for actually knowledge. Like some old knowledge about magical thing. Let's have a look at the skill quickly on my book. Knowledge that can be useful for us, for this character. Maybe I was already knowing these kind of things, and maybe was put in the middle because he was knowing too much, so it's been tricked. He discovered perhaps something that he shouldn't discover. So it could be Arcana, Architecture, Engineering, Dungeoneering, not much, it doesn't look like. Geography, History, local legend also, local could be tradition, nature, nobility, religion, planes. I would say, I think just local knowledge, legends. Maybe he discovers something that this old, something shouldn't discover, investigating too much, studying. So I would say local knowledge. He put his nose in where he shouldn't, and then someone they want to take him off of the way because they're running the business. Okay, so let's see the next one. Okay, this looks like bricks to me. Bricks. They give me again another idea for knowledge or profession. Let's see the knowledge. Let's say architecture and engineering. Architecture. So perhaps he was studying about this structure, some architecture or something ancient, and then he found out what this local legend actually is. It's not a legend. It's someone is doing something particular. Okay, these are documents. Again, these, as I said in the previous video, this gave me idea about diplomacy because there is like agreement, there's like looks like a contract for me. So I would say I will go like again increasing by 1 diplomacy. That is not a class skill, so 2 ranks at the maximum I can have, and it cost me 2 points here. Okay, next one. Gain house, but this really looks again architecture for me. Law or local. It seems something not very, I wouldn't say it's very big famous thing, so maybe like more local architecture. So I will just more go local, like local knowledge, another increase by another point here. That makes sense. Investigate more and know more about this stuff. Okay, these weapons and shield. Okay, intimidate, jump, and knowledge list. This will be something more related to feats than skills, but we're going to do the feats after. So, craft, might be able to craft some weapon for him. It's not a fighter, so it could be maybe just basic thing, to survive. Well, let's say craft weapons, just the minimum that is necessary to survive. Costs us a lot of points, but you need to survive in the wilderness, so need to organize somehow. Okay, and the next, again, another building. So today really, I would say, another knowledge. This building give me really architecture or nobility and royalty. Could it be this sort of a, well, the nobility looks like someone, famous person. Why not? Let's put it knowledge, nobility. This is a person that really study a lot, this character, and should have studied so much. So nobility, we said, another point here. It's a very knowledge person. If it would be a player, it would be interesting player to play, actually. And definitely this looks like a magic, so I would say definitely a spellcraft here, or using magic device. More spellcraft, so increased by another point. 2 costs only 1 point because class skill. And again another weapon, and this craft, so is, I don't remember now this moment, is separate. Bow making, that makes sense. If it's on the run, need to make some arrows for bolts for the crossbow. He doesn't have knowledge about, we don't know yet, but about other weapons. But for now, bow making, it could make sense. If he's need to escape, need to make his own stuff while he's in the wilderness. Okay, 3 points left. Oh, it's a lot of skulls. That looks really. Now another knowledge or spellcraft would be also good. Understand what's happening here. Or perhaps knowledge religion. Know something about some ritual or undead. Knowledge arcana. Knowledge arcana could be good as well. By the way, if you have different idea, please write in the comment. I will be interested to know how you would ever create this character. Let's say knowledge arcana. All makes sense about this plot we are making. He found out something that he shouldn't have found. So arcana 1 point. Okay, so 2 points left. Again this. So again this knowledge locker. I will give another point. So I don't need to think about much. It's just straightforward. So 1 point left only. Hopefully we don't make half point somewhere. And then again this little house give me another point to local. I say not very big house, so I would just maximize this. So really found that something that local legend actually is not a legend. Something's happening, and therefore he is in trouble for this. He shouldn't have discovered this thing. Okay, I would say that we need to roll for the feats now, because this one is a human, so you have 2 feats, one at first level, because A1 because it's a human. So let's see which feats are we going to have with this character. So the first one will be, okay, this looks like a arrowhead or spear. What can inspire us this as a feat for our wizard? Well, first of all, I will get as idea point blank shot as the first natural association, but let's see maybe something else. And why not maybe some weapon proficiency, because he can craft weapons anyway, so that could be interesting as well. Yeah, or exotic weapon. Yeah, I would say one of these two. Something about attack as well, fighting, but because these roles that we have here for the skills and this create weapons and bow making, I would say simple weapon proficiency would be good. So -4 penalty on attack rolls with simple weapons. It would be, I think it has more sense, especially because it's a wizard, so you get to know some additional weapons. Let's have a look here at the book. Yeah, so on this page 116. Sorry, just waste a little bit of time, but yeah, definitely is a lot of new weapons that you can use. Gauntlet, and then punching dagger, spark gauntlet, mace, sickle, then heavy mace, morning star, short spear, long spear, and the spear. Definitely crossbow already knows, dart, javelin. Yeah, I will definitely say this one is matching quite well his character. So you need to rely on something that is not only magic. It's quite strong. It's like high dexterity, good constitution, intelligence, everything. So he can stand up and fight a little bit when there are no any more chance to use the spell, or if try to don't be noticed because maybe someone search for a wizard and they want to pretend to be someone else. That's good way. So on the feats here, I will add simple weapon proficiency. Yeah, simple weapon proficiency. And then last feat. This give me idea about leadership, but leadership cannot really be learned until level 6. Also really not matching much what is this character. Let's see. Of course, if something doesn't really match well or it's too much difficult, you can reroll. You just click again, you get another mage, you get another inspiration. This give me negotiator, +2 diplomacy, and +2 sense motive check. I would use this if I can roll only once, but of course we have the chance to reroll. So just for the sake of the video, I just reroll again. But normally I would have choose for if I couldn't reroll, if I put myself in the self rule. You cannot reroll. I would say in I forgot what I say. Negotiator. Okay, but let's see another one. And again, this flag here that we said before, I think we did diplomacy with this flag. So again, this confirmed me that negotiation, if I can pronounce it, negotiator is really what you need to get. So this means that our character is going to have +2 diplomacy and +2 sense motive. And why not? 2 here and sense motive +2. That's quite makes sense in our story. But let me think. Let me know what you think, because you might have done something different, of course. And I'm curious to know, because everyone has a different idea. That's the whole. The goal of this app is that one image can inspire me to see something that for you is different. So the difference between this oracle and other oracles where you get just one word is that the image can be interpreted in many ways, inspired in different way. So you have many more options to get the inspiration here. So also let me know what you think about this video. If you like it, please give me a thumb up and share the video around. Subscribe if you don't already my channel. And in the future, if you are interested, I might do a proper session how to play a solo role-playing game using just my app. And of course, I will use the manual of Dungeons and Dragons in my case, because I know this role-play game more than others. So 3.5 or maybe even first edition. Let's see. Anyway, it's just an example to have an idea how the app can be used. And of course, the app, once again, if you are into creating video game, can be used to create characters for your video game. So it gives you inspiration for your video games. So I think that's quite clear now how to create a character. If you have other requests, please let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.